Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Newsflash, asshole! I've been hearing it the entire goddamn time!
It is your Wednesday night. Hello and welcome to the West of Waterford podcast. My name is Josh. To my right, I have my lovely co-host, Brittany. Just going to make sure that's streaming, Brittany. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, there
Thank
it
you.
is.
You could just say it is Wednesday night.
It is Wednesday night. It is your Wednesday night.
Because it might not be their Wednesday night.
Oh, well, for some people, maybe not. Some people, yes. But
Anyway, this is awkward. I could see your brain turn. You're like,
the gerbil in the brain, yeah?
Yeah, I can
Okay,
see
wonderful.
that.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a very special guest. He hasn't made an appearance on the show in quite a long time. This is his first live show. This is probably his first live show ever outside of music. D from earlier shows. D, welcome back, sir. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good evening.
Oh,
been a
hello,
while.
everyone.
Hello, everyone.
I swear the last time we did a show with you it's probably on there as episode 2.
The total shit show.
It
The
was
one where I
way-
shit my
way
pants.
total
back.
shit show, yeah.
It's literally the episode where I shit my pants halfway through.
Yes,
Wait, did you really?
That was the
Yes.
last episode.
What
you
the
ever-
fuck?
do you
Oh, you
remember
thought that was a joke?
I'm just learning this now.
No, you're
you
not.
We were there. Remember
Impressive.
you came in? You forgot that. It was a long time ago.
Wait, you didn't
How
take me.
could you forget that
I
moment?
told you that.
He went
I
to
was-
the bathroom on a break, came back, and he's like, guys, I just shit my
Impressive. Let's see Paul Allen shit stained pants.
Caution of skids.
Look at the tasteful thickness of it. The color.
The texture.
The texture.
You like that? It's called bone.
Oh my god, what were you eating? Oh my god.
Collard greens.
This is why I love having D on the podcast. God damn it, he's just a funny
That was
motherfucker.
lost on me. Some sort of reference to
American
something.
Psycho, Brittany.
Oh, I don't remember that very
of
well.
course. Well, we're
Oh, you're talking about the business cards.
yes.
Ah.
The doing your business cards in our estimation of it. But it's good to be back. It's a Wednesday evening, and I hope all of you out there are doing well.
Thank you. If I wasn't for you, I wouldn't know the time or day or the
Hey, some people
calendar.
need it. Some people need it. Why is this still up here? But the the dog.
Oh, anyway.
Can I get rid of that?
I told you to get rid of it.
I need to
so
get
we
rid of
didn't
that.
Bring it up.
The dog is
We
still
can't
there.
talk about the dog or the cat.
No, neither the dog. No, don't mention the dog or the cat or even the war that one of them was involved in.
Or the famous author of horror thriller things or whatever. Anyway,
Scientology man.
no, not
Oh,
Scientology,
okay, not
man.
Scientology man.
No, not,
So, we weren't
not
exactly
L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard. That's his name. So we weren't exactly planning to go live tonight. But 30 minutes into recording the episode, I realized
That you're a fucking idiot.
that I'm a fucking idiot. Yes.
And who did he try to blame, D? He tried to point his fingers at somebody right away.
Who did I try to blame? He's checked out now. He's like, I did 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, come back to me after 30 minutes.
I don't know what's
He's
going on. He's
completely
turning into. He's not on camera, but he's turning into a mime right now.
That's fair enough.
Anyway,
But
no.
he's not on camera because number one, I don't have a third camera, and number four, he's mysterious.
He's a mysterious gentleman.
He's very sexy. Lost his voice though for some reason.
Yeah.
Yes, I I did try to blame Brittany because right at the start of the recording, she was kind of gesticulating wildly, and I was like, "What?"
I have no idea what the camera angle's like. Knowing Josh, it probably sucks.
It's fine. It's serviceable. We can put a flag up there,
fine.
and I did say flag. Just be careful.
What? Okay, you've used that too many times.
I know it's a
Give up.
trademark.
Give
of
it
mine.
up.
No,
A
I will never.
trademark.
I will never give it up. Just like I will
Dumbest-
never give up
Dumbest
podcasting.
trademark I've ever heard.
Oi.
Hey, you can't give something up if you haven't tried.
Oh, wonderful. This is going swimmingly. I much preferred the first take we were doing, to be honest with you.
No. Don't think about it. Just let it flow.
Just
Yeah.
Let it flow.
Yeah.
Is that what they tell you?
No, that's not what I tell you when you shit stained pants.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, right, okay.
Moving on. Moving
So
forward.
I suffered from a momentary lapse of dysentery of some sort, okay? It was a bad
Dysentery.
moment, okay? But we were talking about health, and our health specifically, and my health being terrible, and Dee's being
I like to think of myself as a completely healthy man.
slightly less terrible. Brittany's the most healthy person in the room.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, you work out, you eat right, you don't drink like an alcoholic. I love the way she's just agreeing with me now. This is fantastic.
I mean, I do try.
To drink like an alcoholic?
No,
Oh.
I
Why
try
is
not
this
to do
flash
that.
drive not straight?
Because,
because-
Hey, do you want to show this to the,
the
camera? Bridget?
frustration
We don't want to talk about why it's not straight. Why does it have to be straight? Why does it have to
Well, 'cause,
conform
you
to
know-
your views? Oh, it is really bent, isn't it? Oh,
No,
wow.
because you know how like
God damn.
I bet you what it was is like when you have a laptop
That's
and
a-
sometimes that shit like
You just smack it and it bends.
no like like you're moving the laptop or the laptop it's a laptop issue.
That really is the
Mostly.
gayest flash drive I've ever seen. God damn.
Or either that or it's like a young teenager who like jerks off too much.
Actually, let me
It's
see which way it
curving
bends.
to the
Let me
left.
let me
It's
see.
curving to
Well,
the
it's given a
left.
one way. It's given a one way.
I just want to see which way
Yeah.
it bends.
Clearly they're left-handed.
Clearly, we can see the dominant hand.
Oh, I just flicked the goddamn thing. Flick. Ah, kind of looks like me.
Who
That's interesting.
Nice.
Nobody even I don't even know what's on that flash drive. I'm a little bit scared to be honest with you.
We should
Well,
check
let's
it out.
look at
use
it.
this
Let's
flash
check
drive.
it out.
Let's check it out live on stream.
Let's not do that.
Unboxing.
Oh my god.
All right, guys.
Or-
Today we've discovered this flash drive.
well, there was an unboxing and then there was a deboxing.
Oh, have you ever seen there was like a trend for like a hot second on TikTok that was like follow us in part 2 to see like we just found a mysterious flash drive and they're like follow us in
I
part
hate
2
so
much.
follow us
I
in
hate
part
that
3
so
I think
much.
it's a YouTube thing too. It's like
Yeah.
it was like a popular trend
But
in
like
videos.
you never
You're
never
like, this is
finish,
so
you know.
yeah, this is so
So it's
shitty.
funny. There is a guy on I think TikTok or Instagram, and he does like his whole gimmick was that videos like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, follow for part 2 to see what happens with my girlfriend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He finishes like he gives the conclusion in the video.
No.
It's like we just found a secret compartment in our basement. Follow follow for part 2 to see what happens, and he just shows up. Oh yeah, they found it's just a radiator, or whatever. Okay, follow.
It's a radiator.
Yeah, and he does that at the end of the videos. He explains like, oh, this is what really happened. Follow me, so that way you never have to waste like any more time watching these stupid videos.
But that is completely
very
antithetical
good.
to anything you're trying to do. You're trying to build an audience doing your shit videos.
Wait, didn't like I think
No, but like
I think
I like
Mr.
what he's doing. You know,
Mr. Gigi
Mr.
did a
Gigi's great.
Did a video like that where he was talking about all those types of videos. It's not Mr. Gigi that you're talking about, right?
no,
No.
I'm not sure.
No, because he did an episode on
He makes fun of them. though.
following one of those channels where this guy's like, and it would be like, oh no, it was buying shit off of like the deep web.
Yeah.
There's this guy that built his whole channel around like, I bought this and ordered this off of the dark web. Let's see what's inside.
off of the dark
or
web.
or you can do a mystery box or something weird, and he's like,
Yeah.
oh, let's see what's in here. It's like, it's such bullshit.
Yeah, it's like you get like a photograph frame with broken glass, and it's clearly something that was just like on a Walmart shelf with the Kodak family in it. It's utter. But I remember watching this guy. He said that he crossed the English Channel between Britain and
yeah.
France in one of those big, those big balls you can get into, and you can kind of like
Oh god.
yeah, one of those like a
yeah.
gigantic rubber hamster ball.
They're called Zorb.
A Zorb.
Zorbine. Zorb.
Is that really what they called Zorbs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey, you can
I've been in one,
You can play
actually.
some
It's
really
fun.
you can play some really fun football in it, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Football
yeah.
being soccer for the Americans out there. But he crossed the channel, and all you ever got of him crossing the channel was like him struggling around in water every now and then. Quick edit.
It could have been recorded.
He's like running around,
He
but
could
he's
have been in
just,
this
he's just stationary.
fucking pool for all we know.
I don't think. But
I know.
I don't think he went any more than maybe a few 30 or 40 yards out.
Nice.
And then he arrives, and then obviously he's like, "Where am I?" And it's like people walk past him, they speak, and like, "Wait, that's not French. Oh, I landed in Holland
If-
or the Netherlands." And it's like, okay, that's a clever little kind of subterfuge at the end of the video that you could technically land in either Belgium or Holland if you'd done this, but you didn't do it. You just didn't do it. None of this. I remember watching that first time. I was like, something's off about this. This doesn't make sense. God damn it. No, it was just, God damn it. It just doesn't make sense.
God damn it, Bobby.
Yeah.
God damn it, Bobby.
No, I was just like, I'm just thinking of like a real, he's got a GoPro in there and like it just follows him the whole time. And then by about... You just see him like a week later. He's just dying of like dehydration, and he's got all his waste.
He's like
piss
sweating
and
inside
shit
the ball.
all inside the ball, sloshing around.
Let's put
like
this
I
way.
could see Meat Canyon like doing like if these videos were for real. Like,
these videos were real.
Yeah, and then there was like the one like I mailed myself across like blah blah
same
like,
guy.
in a shipping cargo. Yeah,
Same guy.
It was a hot trend for a moment because for a split second people were like kind of actually believing it, I guess, or something.
For a split second, yeah.
For a split second, and they're like,
do you remember?
This isn't real.
You're a Top Gear aficionado. Do you remember when Jeremy and Richard and James went across in their homemade cars?
Yeah.
Do you remember how difficult it was for them just to get out of the walled harbor?
Yeah.
Is that the one with Jeremy? Jezza. He had the fucking I call it the toy boater. It's like like a fucking like it's like a Toyota Ute, and he put a fucking like engine at the back, and he fucking just drove it on the water.
Yeah, that's
so good.
But you remember the trouble they had getting across because that is one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world.
Yeah,
that's outside of Asia. You know, it's incredible, and they were like, anytime they were even like saw boats coming towards them, like
just wait, there's waves coming in everywhere.
Could you imagine this idiot in a see-through ball on the water, and he has to get out of the way of a ship, and he can't like. He would have been run over 3 times over and been taken out by a propeller.
There's no sense of control, you know. Like,
no.
What's maneuverability?
I don't
with
think
that?
you could really travel on the water very well.
You can, because it's quite literally a big ball of air.
I just have this idea of just him
feel like
moving forward and just being stuck in one spot.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like a tire, like a tire in mud.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
that's
no
just
friction.
going around and around.
I relied on surface tension to get me across the water, like the common grasshopper.
I feel like he would have to
What are you
like.
talking about?
I feel like he'd have to keep on changing like the center of mass in the ball. Like he'd have to be doing like cartwheels in it or something.
Center of his ass, maybe. Certainly, he talks out of it enough. God damn it. Yeah, there was a shitload of those videos on YouTube. I mean, why can't people be real and do podcasts like us, where we're real, man?
Stop! I'm already disgusted.
Yeah, it sounds like
real.
Sound like Opie. Come on, man, I'm real.
I wanna do a podcast like where we're like in the back of the kitchen, so like it's just like a real world, like a real life experience. Like you're sitting with us.
Oh my god!
Do you remember that he did an episode?
Who did that?
Opie did an episode where like you know how there's like like in some
really?
restaurants there's like that table that's like actually in the kitchen. It's kind of like a hoity-toity kind of thing to do.
It's like an island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like it's like actually like, it's like you have I don't know. It's just.
Wait,
Anyway,
you watched an Opie episode?
No.
What were you, viewer number
I heard
33?
somebody talking about it. I think it might have been on like what.
Who are these podcasts?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it might have
okay.
been them.
Carl.
Or it could have been on the official podcast. They were talking about it, as well.
Did they make fun of him too?
Well, yes, yeah.
Wow.
They talked about him for a little bit.
Wow, okay.
Anyway, and I think they were just like, I might be remembering it wrong, but I do remember them specifically talking about this episode that he tried to do, where they set up things like in a kitchen table like booth, and so like you get this atmosphere of like the restaurant and it's like. That's just really stupid.
Joe, that's
and
like
plus like the
what
and
is
they
that
said we really feel bad for his editor. Like God bless him. Like they
didn't-
knew who the editor is. He does. There's a guy who edits his.
Carl, who's dead.
Is he really?
God bless him.
Nice.
Carl was a cook. He was a very good cook, and he was a funny dude. But
I don't think that was his.
but like
name,
this is the
some of
ambience
J's.
you get from a restaurant. Order number 26. It's like
I don't know about that.
You
but
know
okay.
the Dean
I don't know what that
Friedman.
was.
You know the Dean Friedman say, "Hey Louie, there's a weirdo in the back. He's singing." You know, the Dean Friedman song.
Yeah, sure.
But like the song is done like in the style of like a man and woman are sitting in a restaurant,
Right.
and through the whole song, there's a permeation of like restaurant sounds in the back, and like it's like.
You mean like ambient noise?
And the great thing is like there's that great
Yeah,
fourth
like the
kind of
clattering of
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Cutlery.
exactly.
The
Yeah.
clattering of a cutlery and like we all know what the noise is.
Yeah, but the great fourth
But you
wall
have
break.
to stop. You have to get like stock of that, like
But-
kind of like
but yeah,
sound, not
but
just like actual recording live in that room.
But the great
Doesn't work.
fourth wall joke of that song is because he's quite literally singing to this woman in a booth, and then right at the end of the song, as the song's fading out, you hear that guy going, "Hey Louis, there's a weirdo at the back of table 26. He's singing."
Oh,
It's a great little fourth wall. Like, oh, that he's just a weirdo singing to this girl. It's like a couple of people with head injuries just went into the
some
restaurant.
old '70s folky type of singer.
It's a great tune.
It's kind of like a lot of like '70s music, especially
pull it up.
Dean Fried. Nah, I wouldn't dwell on this too much. We're losing. We're losing everybody.
What, you haven't
Especially
lost
our
me or
guests.
you.
I love how you have the monkey in bulletproof vest pulled up.
Oh, don't worry about the monkey in the bulletproof vest. He's coming. He's coming. Well, he was coming. He's not coming anymore.
Whatever. Pull it up if you can. The reason there's that genre of like '70s music where they're like it's for adults, but it is very stylistic. It makes me think of like children's music, and his kind of children like just like children's music. Like that's what Dean Freeman like makes me feel like.
You think so?
Yes.
I like Dean Freeman.
Because it's like super cheesy and it feels like it's like for kids.
Right.
But it's not. Like that's just what the music, that's just the sound of that time. You know what I'm talking about.
Actually, I think D would really
Play
like
a little
that.
bit
I'll
of it.
play a little
And
bit
I
of it
think
here.
D and who's ever watching this will slightly agree with me where I'm coming from.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
We'll give you a little bit. We'll give you a little taste.
I want to make an assessment.
All right, you can do that.
Matzo ball soups, a coffee, corned beef on rye, tomato and slaw on, pistol on rye with Russian. Two orders of kishka.
Oh yeah. Oh, D is dancing, man.
I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but also like.
What do you have? Well, I'm in the mood for a corned beef and rye.
He's just singing the menu, man.
And a tomato.
And a tomato.
And some coleslaw on the side.
I love the beat of it. It's so
I'm
cool.
really glad that you tripped on the curb, but we might have never met.
It's like very Latin.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the feel of the song. But like, I mean, just the very end is just always hilarious to me.
Hey, Louis, there's a weirdo at table 4 in the back. He's singing.
I just love that. That's just really funny to me.
It just gives me like kids music vibes.
What kind
Like-
of kids music are you listening
Like
to?
Raffy, like kind of just like stuff
Raffy?
that's like enjoyable
Britney-
to listen to.
When you say kids,
Raffy. What?
Isn't that his name?
No, it's Roofy.
when you
No.
say kids
Oh, it's not
music,
that
I
either.
think of like the Wiggles.
Yeah,
what?
the Wiggles.
The Wiggles.
Honestly, the Wiggles got some bops. I don't know
That's
what I'm
true. The Wiggles do got some bobs though. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Let's go.
Yeah,
talking about. You know what shit
I've
was
always
good?
I've always much preferred the. Never
know
mind.
what- you
Don't
know
say it. Don't say it.
You know what shit's actually good though? Like, and more recent, like not in our generation.
Kids
but,
bop.
No, well, no.
Blitzkrieg bop. What
no.
other kind of bops we got?
Fuck! Backyardigans.
The backyard again.
The what?
They got good music on that.
What about
The Backyardigans.
How about the Explorers featuring Dora?
No. That
No?
didn't have
Definitely
any
not,
music in it
definitely
early.
not.
And then
Okay,
if it did-
Backyard is okay.
And if it did, it was like something that some guy's like, oh shit, I forgot to come up with a song about the map. I'm 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 the map.
Map man, map man, map man,
Okay.
man.
You guys are uncultured.
Oh.
You know what the best kids show that has the best pops?
Yeah.
The Jeffrey
Motherfucking
Epstein
Lazy
hour.
Town, okay?
What?
Oh,
Lazy Town. We are number one.
Lazy
you're
Town.
right.
Yeah, Lazy Town. Lazy
You're
Town.
right.
Okay.
Lazy
You're
Town.
right.
Yeah.
You are right about that.
I thought it was a toss-up between Jeffrey Epstein show or Jimmy Saville's Storytime Hour.
Nice.
Take your pick.
Disgusting.
It is disgusting. Hey, look, I didn't do it. What are you get mad at me for?
I didn't say you were disgusting. Now I'm worried that maybe you're like, huh, what? Don't accuse me of anything.
And I took that personally.
Man,
And I took that personally.
come on, man.
Anyway, speaking of music, actually, Britt and I were having a conversation. Britt
Yeah.
is under the total assumption that she was a punk growing up.
No, I
Really?
never said that. I said Did you ever go? We talked about it. Did you ever go through like a punk phase?
Like
Mine
a
was
scene,
a year.
like a scene phase.
Yeah, mine was like for a year
make a
in
good
8th
emo.
grade.
Okay. Wait, me?
Yes.
What the fuck? No.
Grow your hair out a little bit longer on top.
And what? Like
Yeah.
emo Spider-Man from Spider-Man 3?
the night will be the night.
Oh, shut up. No. Over again, don't make me change my mind. When I was a young boy. Okay.
No, well, that's actually a good song. Shut
It
up.
is a great song, in fairness.
Yeah, I never was much into the emo stuff. I don't know, it's made me angry. It's like
I don't like pop punk.
Well, it made
I've
you
Yeah, me
always
too.
happy.
I
hated-
do
I've
not- I do not
always
like
hated
pop
pop
Oh,
punk.
any song from the
Like
2000s.
Yellow Card.
My father doesn't like
Good
me
Charlotte,
because
yeah.
I'm a bratty kid.
Newfound Glory, Good Charlotte, Yellow Card,
I mean, I'm not really saying it's shitty music. It's just not for me.
Fall
Well,
Out Boy.
I had a girlfriend once who was like super into pop punk, and for me it just ruined. Well, I mean, to begin with, I never
there's
really
like
liked
legitimately
it. She just
video
made it
essays
worse.
about how pop punk. Yeah.
One at a time,
Sorry.
guys. Sheesh.
Wait, I'm sorry. So like video essays about what?
So your girlfriend was into pop punk. Did you pop her punk?
Well, yeah, obviously, but
No, obviously.
she was-
Obviously,
Congratulations.
it was like a
And
grudge
salutations.
fuck.
So she was showing me around like all her bands and all this stuff. Like we had like a little listening party, and so I never really liked it to begin with. But dating her just made it worse. It's like I fucking hate this shit.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
It makes me angry. And like my mate tells me, he's like, isn't that the whole point of listening to that kind
No,
of music?
pop punk
Because
just
you're angry?
irritates
It's
me. It
like-
doesn't make
Yeah,
me angry.
That's the word. Irritates. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say angry would be like sometimes like music that can kind of make you angry.
I don't know why.
Would be like like
Megadeth makes me angry.
Like
Well, what kind of
doom
angry
metal.
though? What kind of angry? Because sometimes
Where
you're
it's like, oh no, nothing really makes me
Megadeth-
angry.
Megadeth makes me like righteous rage.
okay, that's different.
Yeah.
That's,
It's kind of like a righteous
So I
rage
think you
kind
just
of thing.
mean irritated.
Yeah.
Like it just like bothers you. You're like,
Metal-
Well, it annoys me. I
Annoying,
get
it's
pissed
annoying.
off.
I hate that like angsty sound too of like the time.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't think it was the
in my head.
Yeah.
Brits be like,
Yeah, and they weren't even. They all fashioned like English accents for some
Yeah.
reason. Like,
yeah, but like really shitty ones.
I think
too.
they
Yeah.
were trying to like somehow twistedly like take like maybe like Sex Pistols and like things like that and like making
Yeah.
these like weird bastardized. I don't know where. I don't think there's anything conscious about it. I think that whole like in my head stuff was like them
it's very Dolores O'Riordan.
subconsciously maybe taking like a Sex Pistols like sound and then bastardizing it.
Yeah, but I
to
mean, these
oblivion.
guys are like they were definitely middle class, upper middle class. And they're like, my dad doesn't let me after
Yeah.
10. He's
Yeah.
angry. Oh, I'm angry at
Yeah.
my dad.
I mean,
And
it's like the same with
Yeah.
Dave
Shut
Chappelle.
up. Yep.
Like he's like, oh, I hang out with rappers. And like Dave Chappelle, he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're all talking about the hood and all that stuff
Yeah.
and like the projects. And then Dave Chappelle's like, yeah, no, I can't relate.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, it's kind of like Ralphie May. He also hung out with rappers,
I have no idea who that is.
chocolate rappers. But okay, I digress. If you don't know who it is, the
I
joke
know
is
who
lost on
Ralphie
you.
May is.
Yeah,
Big fat bastard.
God damn.
Okay, I think it's
Haven't
let's
thought
see.
about him in a while.
Okay.
Yeah,
Haven't heard from him in a
nobody,
while.
nobody except for maybe John Holmberg has thought about Ralphie May in a while.
Beautiful.
But it is that time of the show where Britt does indeed get to do her bit. This is a long revived part of the show, and I'm going to get it set up here. But while I get you set up here,
Yes,
let me just find the freaking music for it because
Very
it is
professional
now.
over here.
Yeah, I know. It is, of course, time for once I find it.
Oh my god.
Wow, where's it gone hiding? This is unreal.
Improvise.
I am improvising. Okay, we're going to
No,
improvise.
you're not. You're talking about how much you're struggling.
This is true.
The last time that was
This guy.
what? Ralphie May died?
Yeah, he died ages ago.
Oh, that's why I haven't
here it
heard
is.
of him. He died.
Oh, damn, he was big.
Oh,
a
it's gee-
big,
Holy shit.
Fat fucking bastard.
well, he was successful too, in fairness to him, to an extent. But yeah, okay, it is that time.
How do you fit in cars like
He
that?
doesn't. That's the point. Jesus.
They had to get a
He
double
barely
wide
fit
load
in-
coffin
he
for
barely
him too.
fit in FedEx
I'll have
MD-90s.
2 number 9s, a number 9 large,
They
a number
had- yeah.
7, a number 6,
Can we not make fun of the
with
dead?
extra dip.
2
2 number 45s,
What do
one
I
with
care?
cheese, and a large soda.
All right, it is
They got
that
a
time.
casket that's usually for. This was for a elephant, but here we go.
Oh, who buries an elephant in a casket?
I would.
It's bringing the elephant out of the church in
Oh
this.
shit! I think this is what happened. There's a skit. There's a skit in off of You Should Leave Now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, great show.
Where-
That's
yeah.
very funny.
I think you should leave.
No, I think You Should Leave Now. And there's like this one where he's like talking about like they're wanting to cancel people falling out of caskets and like no, we did not sabotage them or alter them in any way. These are real people, and you're probably wondering how could we get so many of these? But it's just and like it's just like literally. And he's like, and why are half of them naked? I don't know. But they're trying to get rid of this show. It's like literally people like walking the pulver, like, and they just fall out the fucking bottom of the,
Oh
the
my
casket,
God.
and like half of them are naked.
I might have to watch that
It's
one.
Oh yeah, I
funny.
love that. Yeah,
Or yeah, like
it's like the
they're
naked
sitting-
service.
Yeah, and they're like sitting like at a like wake, and like all of a sudden like the side just breaks open and the body falls out. Oh, it's so funny.
No, I know it's like the commercial, right? Yeah, I've seen that one. It's great. Like the body's like falling off like the hill. And it's like,
Yes,
not
yes.
gonna-
like what? Like why are they naked?
Yeah, he's like, we have done nothing to make this actually happen. This
my
is
God.
just something that happens. Like all this stuff. He's like, but they're trying to get rid of the show. Anyway, I'm repeating myself now. Anyway, go ahead.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Finally found it, by the way. It was
literally is
hiding.
the one. It's like literally the first skit I think of the first season. It's great.
It's
Anyway.
a banger. It's a banger. You know?
So finally,
bop.
finally found what I was looking for, and this is the part of the show where Britt gets to do his bit. Britt, please,
Yes.
if Britt, if you wouldn't mind, please
We have an announcement
do
to
the
make.
bit.
That's the music.
That's your
that
new
you chose
music.
now?
Yes, deal with it.
Oh,
Improvise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Improvise.
Whoa. Okay, this is the music for sure. Oh, this is the
What's your
potpourri
in-
part of the program where I get to talk about whatever the hell I want.
There it is. I was waiting for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, I'm not.
So,
Okay, let me get this pulled up.
sound like we're starting like a It's Always Sunny like parody.
I can't watch Always Sunny.
A little bit. Really? Why?
I just get
They're
angry.
just assholes, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I get
love that
it.
about them.
It kind of makes you feel crazy sometimes when you're watching it.
Okay, so here we are.
All right, we will continue with our future features. If you tuned in last week, we talked about Emma, your future colleague.
Emma.
Anyway, so I'm actually glad D is here because this next story has to do with. Well, I'll start by saying this. D, as somebody who's often been told that you are a robot,
Oh,
our
okay.
story is a robot. Okay?
Beep boop.
So meet Ada, the world's
AIDA.
first AI robot artist.
All
You
right.
can turn off the music now, honey.
Whoa, Jesus, is that
'Cause it
Ada?
doesn't really fit.
Is that? It actually kind of does.
Click again.
Maybe this fits more with Ada.
No, the music's now just distracting. Okay.
All right.
So
So
meet
Ada.
Ada, the world's first AI robot artist.
Oh my God, is that Ada?
Well, that's Ada without her skin on. You can click through.
Holy Jesus,
I got a
that's
little
scary.
collage
It's beautiful.
and a video.
It's beautiful. I'm in love
Okay,
with her.
so this is Ada. Here's her with her skin on. Very Deus Ex Machina, or not? Sorry,
No,
Ex
no, no.
Machina.
Very, very. Oh yeah.
Ex Machina.
Detroit become human.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Discount
happy you
Machina.
said that. Anyway, so discount Machina. So those are self-portraits done by her that you see her standing next to, and then I have
she's a
the some in
psycho.
the bottom. She's a psycho. She's a robot.
Where's the country of origin for this? Is it Chinese?
I think I don't know actually. That's a good question. I think
there
it's
is-
Brit.
there is
I
a
think
company
it's,
that makes,
I think it's
Yeah.
American.
Is it really?
Sorry, guys, not to break into this, but the cat just farted and just
Shut up.
just gassed me. It's awful. Hang on, we can't see Ada. The guys at home can't see Ada's beautiful face because of my stupid face. So hang on 1 second. There we are.
Yeah, fix that.
I'll fix that. So
Kind of looks like a discount Angelina Jolie on the right. Is that just me? You see it,
A
right? You
little
see
bit,
it.
yeah.
kind of like a discount Angelina Jolie and a discount Sandra Bullock, maybe a little bit.
God.
It's kind of creepy. You're finding the country of origin over there, Britt.
Yeah, I think it's English. Like,
English.
Oh,
yeah.
What beans on toast will do to a motherfucker.
Speaking of beans and toast, that fucking cat ate beans and toast and just came over.
I unironically like beans and toast.
I'll
fight you on that one.
I unironically hate it.
When you eat toast, do you put peanut butter on the top or the top and
I don't
bottom?
put peanut butter on toast, you psycho.
I think it's British. I'm not sure. I'll actually have to look into that. Anyway, I don't want to. That's something I don't know.
Okay, so let's move on with
But it's not. I don't think it's Asian.
So she
or
actually
anything.
painted these pictures of herself.
Yes.
I
Yes.
want to be human. Please let me be human. Watch me.
Oh, she does talk too. Yeah. So click through,
Oh my god.
and this is the creator.
Wait, who's the real robot here? Look at this guy. He looks like. Oh no.
Okay, you can watch the video.
Oh, he's such a soy boy. Of course he.
He's doing this. So he's doing the beta smile.
He really is.
He's doing the beta
He's doing the
smile.
beta smile. It looks like he bought this thing to suck him off.
It's the Womack.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is that.
That's called a beta smile. But yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's take
I've
a look
never
at-
heard of the Womack before.
Let's take a look at the video.
We're about to meet an artist unlike any other in the world.
Oh no.
Hello
Some of the
there.
skin actually looks pretty good.
I am Ada. I am the world's first ultra-realistic AI robot artist.
If you were ultra realistic, I'd have a much less hard time understanding what the fuck you were saying.
Ada is definitely a robot.
No shit, Sherlock.
I do not have feelings.
Okay.
Ada may not have feelings herself,
I
but
do
she has
not
prompted a
have feelings.
fierce conversation in the
But
art
I
world
hate
about
you.
what art is and who can make it. And that's the point behind the whole thing.
So Ada is most definitely the robot, as if anybody. I mean, look, this isn't Uncanny Valley kind of thing right
Josh,
here.
Just let it keep going on.
Oh, just
Your
stop.
commentary is.
No, we all have to comment on it. That's kind of the point. Otherwise, we're just
I
playing
know.
video.
No, it's fine.
The skin, actually, D, is quite good, except for that gigantic hair in her eye. Do you see that?
That's okay. That
That
happens.
looks like it would hurt.
Just play the video. Just play the video. Don't stop it.
I
God.
think a good artist encourages people to reimagine and think more carefully about their world.
Her creators say if that's all she's able to do, then the project, whether you like it or not, will have been a success.
Ugh.
Ada lives in a stately home outside of London, with
Yeah, there
Aidan
you go.
Meller, the mastermind behind the project, and Lucy Seal, the project's curator.
I had a really bizarre moment. I was in the gallery and,
And
I had
his name's
several
Aiden,
works
see
of
how-
Picasso Matisse to my
Interesting.
right, and I had Turner
It's his
Constable
daughter.
to my
Not
left.
that interesting.
And I had a radically unpleasant thought, and that is that actually,
I wanted a blowjob.
technically, some of these works weren't that good. It led me to the question that I then became obsessed with. What is it about that 1% of artists that go on a massive global scale compared to the 99% of artists that don't? 3 months in, I got nowhere. I went
Okay.
down to my partner and said, this isn't working. And showed it rather obtusely. She said, well, that's because you're not asking the right questions, clearly.
Obtusely.
And she was
Obtuse.
right.
Interesting
Don't look at the
adjective.
art and artist, look at their context. Look at the society they were in. They caught the zeitgeist of their time.
Hold on a sec. How is he getting?
Wait, don't pause the video.
How are we getting all of this to creating a robot exactly?
Well, if you'd let him
Well, if
finish.
you let him finish, goddammit.
No, I'm just trying to figure out his train of
because
thought
you
right
haven't
now.
been listening. You've just
What's
been
gonna
thinking
happen
about what
in
you
the
want to
next
say.
10
I've been listening. Just
Go, 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 go.
oh, you go. Go.
There was one thing they were consistent on, and that was the role and rise of AI. So I thought, that's it.
Like
The
literally.
Ada robot
Okay,
project
pause it then for
is
me for a
No,
moment.
let's let the video play.
And the
Okay.
aim
What?
I wasn't planning on you making it go much further than this anyway.
Oh, okay.
So pretty much, the robot itself is like an art installation in a lot of ways too. Because
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
because like that's kind of what his take is like he's doing it to have a commentary on AI being a part of like our now and our immediate future. So and basically how all kind of like near future AI fear and stuff like that has to do with the fact it's like, whoa, how does this really how are we defined as humans? Like what is our role in all this? So go ahead, are you going back? Do you want to click forward?
No, I was
or-
going to try to find a very scary screenshot
So
just to leave it on.
It's like that woman who became an art installation herself. that she was like you could do anything to her in like a span like 48 hours.
Now, I don't think you could do anything to her in the span of 48 hours. I mean, they weren't going to add a new coat
You
of
could
paint
kill
to her
her,
face.
and then it would be over in 4 hours.
Like that was the whole exhibit. Like people were like painting her and like doing stuff. Like I don't know the full story, but it was like a whole social experiment or whatever on people.
Oh yeah, but I mean, look, that's just like.
So there's a lot of deep thought behind why he developed this.
Right.
Can this thing learn? I wonder. Can it learn?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so is it?
I don't know if she has like a. I think so. If you want to click forward a little bit more, we can watch a little bit further into it.
All right, let's go to around here is where they were, I think. Oh, let's see what Lucy Sea Lion has to say here.
Sea Lion. That's so funny.
Yeah, I know. It's funnier than anything you've ever contributed.
I don't know about that.
The Ada Robot Project is an art project, and the aim is to get people thinking and considering their futures. We have based the project around the earliest 20th century, where there's a building tension. And although the 21st century is completely different to the early 20th century, we are also in a similar time of rapid technological change, where we don't exactly know where some of those forces are going to go and how they're going to play out.
All right.
And so we want to really celebrate the good sides. So though you have Ada in some ways a celebration, the drawings she produces are quite unsettling. They're very fragmented and splintered.
That doesn't sound
But
very.
you know
That
what-
doesn't sound fantastic, does it? It was like, oh, we created this wonderful creature, and then she unsettled us with her art. It's like she wants to murder us all or something.
I feel like you're missing the point.
I don't know if I am.
Quite frankly, I don't think you get it at all.
Yeah.
You know, there's a certain point that we can get to when it comes to what the hell is she doing? Sorry, she's jumping up behind the TV there. There's a certain point I think we get to with technology. Is there never a point where we just kind of like, yeah, maybe that's enough?
No. Fuck
No,
it.
that's never
okay,
gonna happen.
you purist.
Never enough.
Never enough.
Never enough.
No, I'm just saying that is not ever going to happen. People are always going to push it further than it should go.
Maybe it should. If Jurassic Park has taught us anything, that is maybe that, you know,
the dinosaurs are cool.
Until they're
Nature finds
chewing
a
your
way, well.
innards in front of you while you live.
Then die.
I feel like you need to continue watching this to understand.
Is there any more like of your presentation here, or is it just a video?
There is.
Okay,
It's
let's
not just a
let's
video.
just move on to that.
Then we'll move on.
Yeah, we'll just move on there.
Because she was actually in the. I have the latest headline. Oh, by the way.
Oh, is this the same guy who created that thing?
No, I know, but look. Okay, we talked about this. Your future colleague.
my
That's
God.
Emma. It's supposed to be like just to kind of recap D and recap the audience.
Yeah.
We did something about. I think it was another British company did something where they made up. The sculpture of this woman that in 2050 or 2050 what the typical officer worker will look like, with bloodshot eyes, sallow skin, and varicose veins because of sitting at a desk all day, and like eye strain from staring at a computer. So they kind of are it's kind of like a project to be like, hey, we need to change something.
Why don't she look like Nick Cage? I can't unsee that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, baby girl.
A little bit. But
I work in an office.
But yeah,
That's what I do.
When I was putting this together, I was like, what the hell? But like, those are two different people, believe it or not.
Really?
Click again. So that's Mr. Heeman, or whatever. How do you say it?
Hyman. Ew. It sounds like you got broken.
Hyman?
What?
Hyman?
And Mailer.
And then this is, so I'm like, what the shit? These guys look exactly the same.
I'm hiding my children.
Did they not look exactly the same?
They
There's
look
one
exactly
where he
the
has a beard, and anyway, that kind of freaked me out. But that's
that
just
is
a side point.
Are you
moving
sure it's
on.
not the same person?
It's not the same person.
Are they not related?
No.
They're clones. They've cloned themselves.
I literally think I try. Anyway, go ahead. Click through. There's a quote. These images are meant to unsettle. They are meant to raise questions about where we are going. What is our human role if so much can be replicated through technology?
Then
so
stop the technology.
So it's supposed to be a thought on that. Ugh. But the one thing that's kind of weird though is they did say is that it's fragmented and blah blah blah, and then that actually they'll use those as guide points, and some people will go in and do a brush stroke there to kind of connect
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not completely her. It's not completely autonomous.
Yeah, so I don't know which ones are just completely her, or if there's people going in like filling it, almost like creating like a skin and then putting in like the color and the texture is like what it almost sounds like. But I'm not sure. But the latest thing that she was in the headlines about,
went on a rampage and murdered 6 workers. Emma was the accomplice.
She's just smacking people with her her paintbrushes and
the palette.
I want to live, and you people are getting in my way.
Help me!
You're getting in my way, people.
I mean, like technologically, it's actually quite impressive that because like a lot of people don't really understand how AI works.
Do you?
It's not like full sentience like you think, like Terminator. It's a series of inputs and outputs, and there's some logic involved in the middle. It's like there's a fork in the road. You go left and right, and then it's like the input.
Well, you always go right.
Well, there's some logic that dictates the behavior, and so for me, I think it's interesting seeing what logic led to her or it painting the way that it did. You know.
Yeah, but
it's kind of like machine learning. That's kind of like
a neural network.
Yeah, when you take photos with your phone, there is actually some AI involved that actually kind of like does some mini upscaling, especially at least for iPhones. Like pixels that don't really exist, that uses AI to kind of like fill in the little blanks.
I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like, are we getting to a point? And I'm actually like, I could seem blasé about it, joking, but do you not think we are going too far?
No.
Okay,
We're not doing enough.
How far would you go?
Fuck, I don't know.
For AI specifically, how far would you go? Full extent? So you want a new surf class under technological rulers? That's where it'll end up if we keep going.
You're not sure about that now.
No.
You're talking about
you're talking about keep going. We're talking about keep
Love,
going.
Death, and Robots with the robot civilization.
Yeah, we're talking about going as far as you possibly could go, and we know the way that technology proliferates and it gets insane levels.
Now, this is just something I heard Bar talk to a guy who is very much a conspiracy realist that I was talking to the other.
Ren.
Ren, yeah.
Yeah, Ren.
Don't need to say the name.
That's his name.
Why the hell do you do that? That's stupid. Anyway, so like,
hi Ren, if you're listening.
Pointless. So anyway,
he has a friend named Stimpy.
He was telling me. Now I haven't confirmed this or researched this for myself, but apparently, what?
Never mind. Go on. It's an in-joke between myself and D.
I don't know what it is right now.
It's like the la lilo lilo. Now go on.
Wait, I don't know what's going on, man. Okay.
Moving forward.
Getting under my skin a little bit.
Great Fox.
And I'm going to tear off my skin and show you this robot under my skin.
Look, if there was anybody in history ever to marry a robot unknowingly, it'd be me. I'm just that. I'm that kind of kind of guy. Look at my beautiful wife. Yes, look at me. It's like it is quite literally me. I'd be the one guy to do that.
I was wondering why there was a button for "Make me a sandwich, bitch."
Wow, Brittany, that was very sexist.
That was even too sexist for me, bitch.
What if I want soup?
And there was also an off switch on the back of her. Yeah.
You have a choice, goddammit, soup or salad. Remember that fucking video I sent you?
Super salad.
Let's return this model.
Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes. Apparently, Google has released to the public that they claim to have a sentient
you're
AI
talking about that one guy?
Yeah, I heard about this.
that has like the ability of like a mental capacity of like a 4-year-old to like learn and like function like. But like that's his brain capacity.
What about when it gets to what about when it gets to an 8-year-old, then a 60-year-old, then a 32-year-old? What if when it expands?
It will definitely be one of those companies like Google for sure, because 100%. It makes me think of Ex Machina, where like that basically what is it called, Blueprint, and he literally is down in the and he's Bluetooth. Showing like he literally has a silicone gel base, like, and it actually looks like a brain, and he's we just took everything from the databases of Blueprint, and it's like that's definitely going to be like if there's going to be anything
Google
developed,
or Apple.
Yeah, it's going to be through Google or Apple or some kind of joint effort.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
So I don't know. Like, what do you think about so clearly like you're not like any skeptical like even Elon Musk, who like still works in the field, but yet he's like also scared of it.
Yeah, but I mean Elon Musk, when you're working with the kind of number one, the kind of thoughts.
Do you think he's doing it because he wants to have control over it? Like it's
Elon Musk kind of crazy though.
He's too afraid.
I
think he's too afraid of us to ever want, because he knows that eventually he can't keep control of us. I think anybody who works in this kind of...
Well, he thinks this whole world's a simulation anyway, so what does it fucking matter?
Well, there's a lot of people who think the world's a simulation, and how do you know until you really die? To conquer death, all you have to do is die. So
oh, shit, I don't respawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
is there more?
Keep moving forward. No. So it's funny you mentioned...
Oh, God, he made her his wife.
What David Cage game did you just mention? Because I saw these images.
Detroit Become Human. Oh, yeah, where one of the guys learns how to paint.
Yeah, click the next thing.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that freaky?
That's freaky.
Like David Cage,
hang on.
He's on point with this because this was after this came out.
Life imitates art.
So
amazing.
Literally.
But even I love that they're playing something like I don't know
the
backgammon or something.
Yeah,
they're playing
like
chess there,
chess.
but no,
that's not chess. That looks like backgammon.
Oh, okay.
Backgammon.
Something like that.
Checkers or something.
Everybody else is playing chess. I'm playing
not
checkers.
But yeah, they're playing chess there. But I was like,
you played chess.
You don't play with my dog.
Even the room they're in looks like the room that
Tommy was so died in.
Marcus and what?
The Room. Come on.
You play
easy joke.
You play chess. I play Go. We are not the same.
Okay.
Pokemon Go to the polls. Here, I'll come up with random obscure things like sometimes.
Maybe we'll get them and laugh.
Sometimes Josh's jokes are just free analysis.
Wait a minute. How is
he hears the room and he's like, oh my.
When you say The Room over and over again, how am I not supposed to say? It looks like the one Tommy was so died in. Come on.
No,
spoiler alert, he dies at the end of that movie.
Free analysis shit.
Free analysis.
It's not even a joke.
But I see your point. By the way, she looks like she's painting some concept art for Deus Ex.
It's very polygonal.
Yeah, polygons.
Polygonal.
Polygamal. Polygamists.
Polygamists. That's what I was. See, free analysis, right?
Polygamy.
I knew polygamy.
Damn it.
Hey, sometimes we get it right. Let's see what else we got here.
Okay, this was the latest because this was all last year when all this stuff came out, but this is in October, so this last fall. I guess I should say, where they were going to have an exhibit with her artwork, which they eventually did. But she was, as you can see, the title there, the headline: Egypt detains artist robot Ada before historic pyramid show.
Because she wasn't wearing a burqa?
She was detained at customs?
Yeah, so the sculpture, and it's,
That's great.
The sculpture and its futuristic creator held for 10 days, prompting denials that she is a spy. So she had been described as a vision of the future who's every blah, 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 blah. Don't really need to go into that because we know who she is. She hit a temporary snag before her latest exhibition. When Egyptian security forces detained her at customs, Ada is due to open and present her artwork at the Great Pyramid of Giza on Thursday. This is sometime in October. The first time contemporary art has been allowed next to the pyramid in thousands of years, which is pretty interesting and cool.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
According to Meller, border guards detained Ada at first because she had a modem, and then because she had cameras in her eyes, which she uses to draw and paint. I can ditch the modems, but I can't really gouge out her eyes out, he said.
Wow.
So Ada has a sculpture is a play on the riddle of the Sphinx. What goes on 4 feet in the morning, 2 feet at noon, and 3 feet in the evening? The answer to which is a human. 4 legs is when you're a toddler, 2 legs is when you're an adult, and 3 is when you're elderly and need a walking stick. Have you guys heard that riddle?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was her prompt for her to do the sculpture. So what she ended up doing, and I guess they have to interpret it. That's what she did, unless I don't think she's actually able to communicate, this is my idea behind this piece. So you kind of have to take that with a grain of salt, because they said, so Ada produced an enormous version of herself with 3 legs. And
that's terrifying.
And then the article started talking about how their interpretation of this as an art piece is kind of talking about gene modification, with CRISPR technology, how expanding the human lifespan is inevitable and blah blah blah. So that's kind of their take on it, and their inspiration behind it. But if you click on the video, you can actually see her sculpture, and the word unsettling is an understatement.
Okay, that's unsettling right there. That's, ugh.
I think it's probably because
she has cameras
Egypt
in her
doesn't
eyes.
really
They're
like
pretty cool.
having the cameras on the pyramids. Apparently, you have to get permits and stuff to be very close to them.
Oh, okay. Ah, she's dead.
Isn't It looks like a mummy, which is kind of accurate.
Wait a minute. She made this.
Yes.
This
yes.
Clay sculpture.
Yes.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. No, somebody else made this and said she made it.
No. They talk about it. I didn't actually watch this first part of the
Ada
video.
has actually made this sculpture
There we
with
go,
her
it's
hands
fine.
in clay.
You're a
It's
liar,
an
sir.
astonishing pioneering technique. She literally had to put gloves because she's electric.
I'm sure there's
and
probably
that,
like a time lapse
and
or
water
something.
doesn't go well together, so we had to put her hands actually in clay. So all the marks that you see on this astonishing sculpture are all been done by the fingers of Ada.
So they had to protect
Ah.
her. They had to protect her hands.
I feel like I'm in Pompeii.
Well, okay.
They had to protect her hands, yeah.
Because you guys are talking over that person. I don't know if you caught that.
Nah, this isn't right, man. I don't like this. We've gone too far. We have sculpture
It's like such
robots.
an innocent thing.
It's so. She has cameras in her eyes. You know what? I'm beginning
So
to think.
did you agree with customs for detaining her at the border?
You know what? You're goddamn right because this.
I can see why they tried to detain her. I
Yeah.
can see how she could be misinterpreted as like a spying device.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this image is all you need to know about Ada. She's terrifying.
Well, that means you should detain all of her phones.
She's a robot. She doesn't have constitutional rights. Detain that bitch. Terrifying.
Are you sure it's a bitch though? Technically, robots are genderless.
Good point.
We already are spied on massively, so what the fuck?
All right. What next do you have for us?
That's it. It wasn't particularly funny. I just thought it was interesting.
No, it's very
It is
interesting.
interesting. It is
Goddamn
very
interesting.
Thank you,
is right.
Brittany. Thank
yeah, and
Thank you for elucidating us.
I think it's interesting. We got two far spectrums here. You're saying we've gone too far. You're saying
Yes.
we haven't gone far enough. I like that.
No, I
I
mean,
want more development for the human race. We've lagged behind from our achievements in the 60s.
Oh no, I do have more. Go to my creations. Okay, so AI. This made me think about AI art. Now, unfortunately,
Your creations. What this?
yeah, my
Oh.
creations. That tab. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, scroll to the very bottom. Okay, so here's Trump in Nazi uniform. I made up these prompts.
Okay.
Oh, these are like the AI ones
Yeah,
that you like feed into.
Yeah, this one. Can you turn off the music, please?
No, just
Okay.
ignore it.
I actually keep the music. I feel like we're at a
Oh, an
curator
art gallery.
gallery.
Okay.
Please, Brittany,
So
tell me about this
first
piece.
one is Trump in Nazi uniform. As you can see, the most prominent feature is that dark olive green color of the Nazi uniform. We see a bit of a nose, a bit of a mouth, very Trump
He looks like a
mouth,
monsoon.
and a lot of hair. This next one is my personal favorite. This is Sleep Paralysis Demon as Jessica Rabbit.
Oh shit! Look at that thing.
You can go click on it.
I
Click
do
View
like that one.
Creation.
I
View
do like that one.
creation?
Yeah.
View creation.
This is actually quite cool. I like that. Buy a print. Ooh.
Oh wow, Brit.
I don't know if you can make it a little bit larger.
Are you
but okay.
selling? No, we can't make
Go
this any
back.
larger.
You
Then
can
go
just
back
hit
then.
enhance or download.
The
Okay, go
Trump
up again.
one is kind of creepy. It looks like a monsoon.
With a face.
Yeah.
So this isn't a very advanced
like something out of the Mummy.
There's one that you have to
It's
sign
like Dolly,
up for the
right?
date. You have to
Is it
sign
Dolly?
up for the beta. This is Creator Night Cafe Studio.
Ah.
There's one called. Oh.
Trump kissing Putin.
Yeah, that's one of my
unsettling.
favorite too.
do that. Why would I ever
Click on it, so because you're covering it right now when you do that. That one's once again the hair is very prominent.
My hair is beautiful hair. Don't worry about my hair. Just worry about my gigantic hands. They're gonna be all over Vladimir's bear while I'm hugging
Now-
both of them.
There's another one, and I'm forgetting the name right now, but I did.
Joe Biden with a little propeller hat and a shitty diaper holding a sword.
Oh my god.
I don't see Joe in that.
I know his lollipop's too big.
Come on, man.
So there
That
is.
doesn't even make sense.
So there actually is a very, very good one, and I'm forgetting the name right now. It's something like My Journey or something.
Yeah.
And it's the one that Oni plays use. But I
Oh,
went on
yeah,
I went
yeah.
on to see about it, and it's like it's in beta, so you have to like click a link and sign up for it. So like I signed up for it, and they're gonna email me to see if I can
cool.
get access to it. So I couldn't get it immediately tonight, so I tried this one out. Now, boys, you can go up to the top again. Honestly, the Sleep Paralysis Demon as Jessica Rabbit, I
That's
think
probably
was
my
great.
favorite, yes.
Okay,
Where
go
is
to
it?
Create,
Okay.
because I have one free credit left. Go to text to image. Okay, this is the cool thing about it is we can pick. So let's think about. Okay, we're gonna do it together, Josh.
Okay, so everybody use a pronoun.
Oh, you want to do it like that? Like an improv line?
Brittany, you could start. You're the co-host. I'll go last as I'm host.
Kamala Harris.
I think that's a noun.
Kamala Harris. D, your turn.
Well, we wanted our subject is Kamala Harris.
Sitting on a bowl of rice.
You gotta put a space in between
I got
that.
it. I got it.
Sitting on a bowl of rice. Okay, can I add one more
Oh,
thing?
no, I got mine now.
Oh. Okay, that's fine.
No punctuation. Let me think.
No, you should put a comma. You should put a comma.
Let me think. So Kamala Harris sitting on a bowl of rice.
Crying.
I want to say giving
Yeah.
a blowjob, but I can't do that.
No, I'll probably kick you out. Well, you could say her mouth open up wide or something like that.
No, let me think.
With big teeth.
No, that's
With big hands.
That could get very racist very quickly, I think.
Oh, riding a donkey. No, she's already sitting on a bowl of rice.
But the bowl of rice is on a donkey.
Shooting a donkey?
Shooting a shotgun. So
okay.
She's so anti-gun. So I just have to hit random.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we get to choose.
You can choose a style. Do you want it to be...
It's got to be
surreal.
synthwave.
Let's do surreal.
Oh,
Let's do surreal.
Surreal. Okay, D, you've got it. Surreal.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then I would go to coherent, better at composing the image.
Let's create this and see what we got.
It might take a little while, so let's actually click away.
Ah.
And we can go back to the slides, please.
Let's...
Just hit X. Just hit X.
Yeah, good point. What? We got something?
No, don't. It's boring to watch it run. Just...
Oh, okay.
And that's actually all I
It's
had
like me
here.
running. It's very boring. Brittany, very well done for Brit's Bits tonight. That was definitely interesting. Very scary, from my opinion. D is quite literally salivating over the thoughts of robotic sex slaves in the future.
There's this really sad art piece
Incredible.
that I was reminded of. I hadn't seen it in years. I think I sent it to you, Josh, but you never open up any of the shit I send you. Even
You're
though
right,
it
from
could
TikTok. I
potentially
ain't
be
putting
for
that
the
shit
show.
in my phone.
You're okay, whatever. So there's a machine that's programmed to just continue to clean and pull in, like squeegee back in the oil that it's releasing. Like it's leaking a bunch of oil. And so here it is, it's just doomed to just constantly like try and keep itself alive.
That's
basically
sad.
And
That's the
it's
saddest story
It
I've ever
actually
written.
is really sad.
That would make a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Like Wall-E, except we call him Oily.
Oily.
and he's Italian. Oh! I just keep dropping grease everywhere.
Oh, my grease is spilling everywhere.
It's everywhere. Oh my god.
Oh, it's Kamala Harris. Holy shit.
That is Kamala Harris. She is shooting.
Before
And
you
it
say
is
anything,
surreal, but like that is Kamala Harris.
it looks like she's.
There's a bowl of gold.
It looks like she's like playing a piano, like Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a Billy Joel like album cover.
Holy
And there's like a
shit.
sundae. Like it looks like a cup of coffee with like a sundae on the corner.
We finally got a face though.
That's actually quite good.
Yeah.
I would frame this.
It looks like she's in a bowl of rice, but
Buy a print. We might say that for a little later.
I still stand. It looks like she's playing on a piano, like a black
where's the
grand
shotgun?
piano.
Oh, she is holding a shotgun, I think. She's
she really?
It looks like she's holding a gun a little
Yeah,
bit. See her hand
looks
right
it
there?
looks like one of those Italian
See her
semi-automatic shotguns.
Same color as her skin.
You mean a Brunelli?
A Brunelli, yeah.
I want one of those.
I mean, she looks like she's in the
too.
position of holding a gun, like with her hand right
I
there.
can't see
That
it.
is creepy.
It looks like she's playing the piano.
She might have a...
No, she's not, because her hand is wrapped underneath, and you can see it coming up. It's creepy. Although it does
This
look like
is
she's sitting in whipped
this is
cream
the
on chocolate
most-
ice cream.
This is the most elaborate latte art I've ever seen.
Latte. I mean, yeah, it kind of does look like a latte.
Excellent. Brittany, thank you very much for the bit. It is now, of course, time. It is that time of the evening where we get on to... because it's a shorter show, it's not going to be a shorter show.
It's not.
But this is where we get on to the news story of the week, the one that I found. This, of course, is Pressing the Press.
Said it before, and I'll say it again. Democracy simply doesn't work.
Okay, so this is the this
I
is
wanna get my gloves
this is
out.
the story I've gone with because we don't have time to do both stories.
Okay.
So, monkey in bulletproof vest found dead in Mexico after a bloody cartel shootout.
No, Harambe!
Not quite Harambe.
They did my boy dirty. They did my boy dirty.
They did the boy dirty.
They really did. They really did.
Actually, that reminds me.
He did drag a 2-year-old though across the street. Though.
And my man will do it again.
Across the street. He didn't do anything in the street.
I don't know. I just see a road here in vehicles, so I just figured that was related to the story. No.
So, the small primate was posthumously honored in a typical corrida Mexican ballad.
Bless up.
So,
little monkey.
07.
Oh, a spider monkey?
It was
That's
a spider monkey.
So
Oh my
sad.
Oh, Brittany.
Was he holding a gun with his long prehensile tail?
That would have been great. He was actually holding 3 guns.
Yeah, he's got like.
Was he really?
No, I
He's
don't
got
think
a
so.
tail above him. It's like surprise, motherfucker. His little tail
He went out
pops up.
like a true G.
He really did. Of course, it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't matter the. Sometimes it just doesn't
That's
matter
so
what kind of
what the hell?
armor you have. It really does matter. Hang on a sec. Sorry, I didn't turn the cams on here. Don't worry, no.
Ape, would it what?
Not the same mistake as earlier. Not the same mistake as. Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, very good, Josh.
All right,
very good, very good.
My mistake. So, of course, sometimes it means nothing to have great armor. Sometimes you have to have a great offense, like this non-spider monkey had. And here we go. West African soldier, apparently.
Oh my god.
This movie's great, though. It's a great movie.
Is this real? Because I don't know if it's real anymore.
No, it's from a movie.
I think it's from
It is from a movie?
Great movie, though.
I thought I saw a real version of that once upon a time, but,
no,
it might
it was
have just been this.
just from this, and
Yeah,
because
it
it's
might
like
have
it showed a very small. Like we're like oh shit.
The gun
Oh,
sounds just
someone
all
said
messed
something about
up.
Spider Monkey in that. I'm serious. Go back to the top comment. Go
Oh,
back.
for God's sake! what the
Hit
hell happened?
Control Shift T.
Control
Shift T, and it'll bring the
T.
tab back open. Soldiers give. Wait, go down. First comment, I think.
the way he held the gun.
Oh,
like,
never mind. I
gun up
saw
like it-
soldier gives monkey, and I thought I said spider monkey. I'm sorry.
No, that was a definite ape of some kind.
It is. It's a chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee. Hang on one sec. Whoa, sorry. Hang on.
From chimpanzee to
So,
chimpanzee.
That's very unfortunate that a monkey. I mean, it kind of mirrors last week's the elephant.
Okay, can you explain why this even happened in the first place?
I really wish I could, but the Independent apparently is blocking me. So
Well, did you read the article?
no, why would I
Fucking
do that? I
millennial.
usually read them on air.
That's
God's
why
sake.
you're so boring when you pull up a story because you don't even know where you're going with it.
I kind of do know where I'm going with it, but
He just reads a headline. That's your prep.
You're like the
Do you
worst kind of
see-
presenter. You're like the guy who has the PowerPoint and he reads like every single line
Did
on
you
the
see
PowerPoint.
my presentation?
Oh, right, here we go. Mexican narcos' fascination with exotic animals. So, of course, we know... Wasn't it what's his
me
name?
off.
What's his name from... I was going to call him Nacho Libre. No, the cocaine guy from Colombia. Was it Colombia?
You mean Escobar?
Escobar. Didn't he have like...
Pablo Escobar?
Pablo Escobar. Didn't he have like cocaine hippos?
What?
Don't you remember that? He
No,
had-
but
he
I
had,
don't know
like,
about that.
He's after finding the sword. Talk about giving
Yeah.
a monkey a weapon.
It's a wooden little plate samurai sword. Here, let me at least show it on camera. I will do it like the proper way.
So the monkey was dressed in a tiny camouflage jacket and apparently overalls.
Oh damn, he had kid
And
too. That's hilarious.
He also had a tiny bulletproof vest on, which had to be probably custom made by somebody. Sprawled across the body of a dead gunman who was apparently his owner. So they died together.
Yeah, I saw the photo. He was like hugging his mate. I thought it was so
Oh my
funny.
God, you saw the photo.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Let's watch Kill Bill.
But
after this.
here's the question: what good is a monkey in? Like, what good is a little spider monkey?
You don't understand unconventional warfare.
Guerrilla warfare.
Oh no! oh
It's like
God!
it's like Red Alert
No.
where you have the brainwashed mind controlled dolphins from the Russians.
Yeah.
Or like
Oh
the
my
giant
God.
squid
yeah.
that would eat the submarines. Oh, what a classic!
I do love this. Animal trafficking charges would be considered against the suspects who survived the shootout. It's like, the monkey's dead. Enough of the like. It's the cartel, okay? This is Mexico, man. It's not easy. But they had seized a tiger in Tequila, whatever. They really love their exotic animals down there in Mexico. They really do. It's really bizarre. Running out of time here. I do want to move on to the next little bit of news. Not so much
I don't
news.
think he used them for any drug reasons, but they were like, he did have hippopotamuses that were like his pets.
Yeah, but apparently they were like hepped up on goofballs or coke. What I understand,
that'd be terrifying. Hippos are already scary enough and dangerous enough.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
the funny thing is, this is like an article from 2014. It's like Pablo Escobar's hippos, a growing problem.
Yeah.
So they're like 14 years after his death. Blah blah blah.
Were they all found wearing different types of camo and armor? Imagine a hippopotamus running at you in body armor. That would be quite a sight. I have to imagine, especially if you shoot it a few times.
Yeah, he built himself a zoo, basically.
He built himself a hippo army.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
Pink elephant?
He smuggled in elephants, giraffes, and other exotic animals. Basically,
He didn't smuggle shit. Pablo Escobar didn't smuggle shit. He paid people off, and he was quite like, hey, you want to come see my zoo? The dude did what he wanted anytime he wanted. But it is very sad that a little spider monkey, which, of course,
I don't know what
the spider monkey is the cutest of all primates. What the hell?
About that.
A Bengal speaking of the... Wow, look at this. Wow. Holy shit. Why are you just videoing this thing?
It's like the recent airplane crash.
Look at this!
Like you see people leaving the plane and they're all like standing next to a plane.
Look at this tiger!
Oh my gosh, that's so fucked.
He's so...
Watch out, he might check your pulse. It's Dr.
shit, hang
Tiger.
on. Yeah. Sorry, for anybody who didn't see that, sorry, I forgot to hit the thing there.
Well, of course he didn't see it.
Look, here he is. Just having a stroll. Mira, yes, Mira, look at the tiger. Now he's just relaxing.
Oh my gosh.
Guy just walks up nice and casual. Tiger's like, hey friend. Just leads him off.
Well, they don't want to be aggressive. They're cats.
Cats do nothing but want to be aggressive.
Not always. Can I just read one? Can I just quote one random line I just read in this article over here about Escobar's hippos? And it's just out of context. I'm just going to read the one line. How much the hippos like Colombia can be judged from how much sex they are having.
Nice.
That's just the line.
So...
Oh, I can't find it. It's like the photo of the monkey.
You can't find the photo of the monkey?
Yeah, I can't find it, yeah.
I would cry if I saw that walking down the street. I'm not going to lie.
I would be pissing.
Why would you cry?
I'd be like literally pissing and shitting myself.
Tiger!
Yeah, but
dude.
Why is crying
Because
your
it's-
first reaction?
What would
Are
you do
you
if a great
sad
white
for-
shark snuck up on you?
Well, I wouldn't cry. I would try to get the fuck away.
Okay. You know, actually, that's a good point.
You cry when you get home.
I would
But I'm not
very
gonna run.
calmly, like,
Yeet out of there.
hey.
I'm not going to run. That's a tiger.
Yeah, not run. I said,
Okay, no, not you. I wasn't talking to you.
That's why you lose it in the alleyway.
All right.
Tigers can't parkour.
Yes, they can.
We'll lose
Quite
it.
well, actually.
We'll lose it. We have verticality. We're gonna lose it in the rooftops.
If our cats can parkour up to the top of the TV, imagine what a tiger can do.
I know, yeah.
well, I don't know the stats on tigers, but
You're gonna get fucked.
they're pretty. Tigers can swim pretty well too.
Yeah. They swim pretty good.
I know mountain lions. If you want to compare anything, they can jump the height of a school bus.
God damn.
And they can jump the length of a school bus.
So they can jump over a school
But
bus.
I think they might have. Yeah.
You should see what they do to short buses.
Well, I mean, like, I just meant. Oh my God. No, I mean, yes, in other words, but I mean, like, they can jump vertically in the air that high, not just necessarily, like, leap up that.
Right.
By the way, speaking of big cats, this cat will not stop coming over here and farting like the dickens.
Shut up!
It's horrible.
I've never smelled her fart.
Well,
God
come over here
damn.
and you'll smell her farts. She's awful.
Can you show everybody our mascot?
Oh, the elephant. You show us. You have a camera.
I can't see you with my camera.
Just hold it in front of the camera.
Since we're talking about a lot of animals and we've been pretty stupid on this show, I must say. This is our sponsor. So this is
that a koala elephant?
Koala. No, it doesn't have the right
It's a quality
qualifications.
Elephant.
Oh my God.
But no, this is a This is a little elephant that my friend made, and she gave it to me, and she's like, yeah.
She made it.
Yeah, but she's like, yeah, just so you know, she's like, I'm just gonna get rid of this because I sewed its head on upside down. So it's supposed to be like this. So if you interpret the way you want, basically he's standing on his head. So this is what the head should be. That's why his eyes are so down, like he's like a little retarded elephant.
Yep.
No, it's just an elephant sitting upright.
Yeah. So there's his head, and then his body's on top of his head.
All right. So, folks, it's I'm going to actually.
What's his name?
Dope.
Dumbo.
Dopo. Dopo.
Talking about hippopotamuses and cocaine, and yeah, I can.
It is that time of the show where we'd usually have That's Entertainment, but we're going to skip it because
the show's been entertaining enough.
It's running long, so it is time for Conolingus Cat to enter. And, of course, everybody knows what time that is. It's time for some wild internet.
It's a video of a cat with its tongue out.
So, in this video, apparently, we have a gentleman fighting off an alligator with some kind of pan.
Florida. I thought this was in Australia. This video was originally from Australia.
Oh, was it really?
Well,
yeah.
Someone probably put that in there for the meme.
It is yeah.
I mean, Florida, goddamn.
Well, let's be honest. It's probably how they do handle gators in Florida, to be honest with you. They probably handle it much worse.
My favorite handling of a gator will always be that golfer who just walks up and taps him on the tail.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was great.
My favorite video is the fucking dude just decking the kangaroo.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, dude.
He got into a real battle with that thing.
Well, you gotta be careful because when they kick their back legs, they could just tear your fucking intestines out.
Yeah,
this is true.
Get really fucked up.
So, there's a couple of other little videos we have, little vignettes. We will start here. President Trump is he's making a pledge to us.
What they're doing to our country, but we can erase the calamities of the Biden years. All it takes is a House, a Senate, and a president who will put America first.
Yeah, because Biden recently
One of the greatest travesties of all is to see a person in the White House who, even after years of political experience, has absolutely no clue how to be the President of the United States. And I hope he has recovered because, as you know, he fell off his bicycle today. No, I'm serious. I hope he's okay. Fell off a bicycle. Come on, man. I make this pledge to you today. I will never, ever ride a bicycle.
That's it. If I get more credits,
what they're doing to our
new AI art prompt: Trump on a bicycle.
Oh, damn.
Will.
This video is some true referee energy.
Yeah, I was like really concerned. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
We don't need music because it's just terrible.
Yeah, it's always terrible, especially the sports music.
I love this ref. Per Luigi Collina.
Yeah.
Rawr.
God, he looks like Voldemort. Go back.
Kick the ref. The ref is like, whatever. This ref is like, oh, what are you doing, bro? This ref's like, I'm trying to have a word with you. Get away, motherfucker. I'll kick your ass.
He does look like a turtle.
He was a great referee. He was a scary man. We have this, whatever's happening here. Yeah.
Oh, god damn. He's driving the wrong side of the fucking road. I almost got hit by a wrong way driver once, actually.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I was driving...
the right way down the road,
I was on my way up north, and...
Or was it the wrong way? Oh.
Oh.
But yeah, I was on the fucking highway, and on the HOV lane, I just see these like two lights coming up. It's like, oh, it must be like a service vehicle or like a cop or whatever on the side of the road. And it just kept getting closer. And it's like, oh fuck! And I just see it like flash by me on like the next lane. It's like, oh shit!
Oh, that's scary.
I could have died if I was in that lane. Like
could have died.
This motherfucker was just going like 200 miles per like the fact that I saw the headlights and then immediately saw the car pass in the way. Yeah, it was at night.
Oh
it's
funny.
He was going that fast.
It's
because you would think, right, in a long highway going straight, you would see headlights from like a kilometer away or whatever. I literally see the headlights, and the next thing I know, it's past me. That's how fast he was going.
God damn.
That makes me think of that. There's that one video of the driver wakes up his passenger like freaked. He's like, ah!
Yeah.
And she wakes up and she's like, ah! Because they're like towing a semi truck, they're towing a vehicle, so it's facing them. So like she gets
that's
scared
great.
that like they're about to have a head-on collision.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I think
dangerous, man.
I think what Dee saw was this.
Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
And it's just ironic, like that's an ambulance. That thing just has a life of its own. Holy shit!
Now it's coming to get Dee.
You gotta pay attention then.
Just love that it just falls off.
Somebody didn't tie that down right.
Predictability, theatrics.
No shit,
Elon
they
and
didn't
Billy
tie that
Tesla's
down right.
new driverless ambulance technology.
Hey, at least it merges lanes better than most drivers.
Yeah.
Certainly you. I mean, I've seen you merge lanes. Jesus.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of on board with self-driving vehicles since we were talking about AI.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not.
Because I've learned.
Too far, people. Too far.
No, because I learned. There's a really good documentary called Lo and Behold. I won't get into it, but there's one scene where they do talk about self-driving cars, and they go, you have to think about it though, like they're all working together to
You're never gonna
become
have ghost
more
traffic.
intelligent.
You're never gonna have ghost traffic or rubber banding anymore.
You say that, but I just don't believe that. It's there will be incidents.
What does that mean? Actually, I don't know those terms.
Like
rubber banding.
Like rubber banding or like slinkies. So let's say we're all three of us are driving, right? There's nothing I'm the lead car. There's nothing in front of me, but I slow down and I accelerate.
Oh, rubbernecking.
Yeah, and you're
That's
behind
what I
me,
call it.
and then you slow down, and it just causes an effect for. That's how ghost traffic happens.
Yes.
We
I
don't-
hate. The rubbernecking of like when you see a car accident, and that's like I make a joke about that. I'm like that's the one time like we're like in a hive mind because you look too. Because like, it's
true.
a cascade effect. Like you look too, and
True.
you don't worry. You're not like focused on. If everybody just was like focused on like, okay, there's an accident. Anyway, so I feel like there's like a hive mind going on when all that shit happens. But what I was gonna say on Lo and Behold, they cover a segment about self-driving cars, and they say, and their argument for it is that you have to understand if one car gets in an accident, all the rest of the vehicles learn from it. Right, yeah. So like they're continually
After getting into an accident.
Unfortunately, things might happen
So you
in
mean-
the beginning, but very quickly,
So
the
what?
stats of accidents will drop drastically.
What you
to
have just described.
almost perfecting.
What you have just described is air travel. We learn a lot more after air travel accidents where human error is involved or computer
Yeah,
error.
but these self-driving cars are connected. They quite literally learn from that. They all learn from that experience, and now it's pretty much eliminated that problem happening again.
Or they know a much more efficient way to kill their people if they decide so.
What are we talking about? Like cars, the Cars universe?
I'm talking
what
about-
happened to the people?
I'm talking about Johnny
Why are
Cab.
there-
Do you remember
Johnny-
Johnny Cab?
oh my God.
Johnny Cab from Total Recall. That'll be $8.50, sir.
Yeah.
It was like, fuck you. Ah! And it drives after him and tries to kill him, and you just hear like... Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't want. Now, speaking
I
of
guess a lot of-
bombs...
Demonology stuff is linked with technology.
Well, yes. Ghost in the Machine, all that. Here we have a fella having the best birthday party ever.
Oh, God.
How could you fuck... Man, if there's a way to fuck that up,
Bro missed the
that
whole
was creative. What the hell, dude?
He missed the whole
I
pool.
don't even get...
Ah, that's great.
I like how he yells, "I made it."
I made it.
He must be drunk because he was pretty like limp with that. He wasn't struggling whatsoever.
No injuries until the next morning.
That's what you call a ragdolling.
Yeah.
You want to talk ragdolling, G?
GTA
That
4
was
looking
CGI, motherfucker. I swear.
Let's talk ragdolling.
Nice. Oh, I've seen this, yo.
Oh no. Oh no.
Cousin, let's go bowling.
No, I mean.
Gaza, let's go bowling. God damn it, Roman. I am not coming bowling with you now. And finally, you want to talk...
CJ, all you had to do was catch the damn train.
All we had to do was follow the damn train,
Yeah.
CJ.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the Lebanon explosion?
this is the Beirut explosion, and you want to talk about ragdolling en masse.
Do you love nature?
I like how you
love
guys-
it. Do you love nature?
I like how you corrected corrected D, even though you were both correct by saying Beirut or Lebanon.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, yeah, good point.
You don't realize Beirut's in Lebanon, right?
Lebanon.
Yeah,
Silly bitches.
Ah, for God's sake. And just with
Pick
that...
up an atlas every once in a while.
Very funny, Brittany. All right, and just with that, it is time to end the show. Thank you very much for making it this far with us. We are very honored. We are very honored. Very honored. D, do your best horribly racist accent. Just do a white guy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us, John.
John, you have to call you John too. He already has a white enough name, but yeah,
right.
John's even better.
This is Mark with 8 o'clock news. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Michael. I really appreciated my time. Have me on anytime.
Anytime.
Hey.
All right,
John, how are the kids?
They're all dead, Peter. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Peter, why not? It's a white guy name. Pretty fly for the white guy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the West of Waterford podcast. And ran a little longer than we wanted to do, but hey, that's cool. Hope you had a good time. We certainly struggled through it. There will be no show this weekend. Myself and Brittany are getting out of the valley for some much needed R&R. Come back to us next Wednesday. We'll have another show for you. Maybe some more guests. Maybe some music. I didn't get music around this week. I'm sorry.
You didn't do it last week either.
I know, but we'll get to that eventually. So thank you very much, guys. Any last words before I shut your mics down?
Before you kill us?
No, before I shut your mics down.
Before I manslaughter all of you?
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah. Man, I gotta talk to you about that after this. After the show.
That deserved a round of applause.
I love you all. Take care. Have a good rest of your week. We'll see you next Wednesday.
And the mics are now finally turned down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time. Remember, we love you. Good night and goodbye.